In the previous episode, I visited the youngest villages in Serbia, established by volunteers that traveled thousands of miles to defend their ancestral homeland. Descendants of these heroes of the Great War have shown me the beauty and tourist potential of this beautiful region. I have tasted delicious food. I have seen the mulberry tree planted by the father of the famous poet Mika Antic, and visited churches built with stones from various corners of this country. I arranged making rakia with a friend, visited one of the most interesting theaters in Serbia, and accompanied by Shakespeare's verses, continued my trip to Srpska Crna. My name is John Capello, and I come from New York. A few years ago, I served as a diplomat in Belgrade. I am now the president of the Hollywood Mission Foundation and currently work on telling the story of Serbian-American relations, past, present, and future, while working in one of the most interesting and beautiful countries in the world, Serbia.
Welcome to the Balkans.
Dobrodošli na Balkan.
I continue to learn about this fascinating place and look forward to sharing its wonder and beauty with you. In the second episode of our Banat adventure, I'll have a traditional Vojvodina breakfast in Grofov Merak, take a tour of a palace of a notorious Nazi official, visit a house of a famous Serbian poet and painter, attend a folk dance, and visit two more volunteer villages, Aleksandrovo and Vojvoda Stepa. I will also do a little fishing on a man-made lake, and finally receive a little therapy in kafana therapy. Still under the impression of the previous day, I was thinking how beautiful and idyllic these villages are, what rich history they have, and how I think a lot of people, if they only knew about them, would visit, and perhaps even settle here. The morning started in Grofov Merak with my two charming guides, Milena and Anna. It's my first time having a traditional Banat breakfast with huge servings of delicious food, from kajmak to uštipak. I can say with certainty, I cannot do this every morning. After breakfast, we went for a tour of the youngest palace in Vojvodina, a grand edifice built by a notorious Nazi. The palace has been preserved quite well and is in excellent condition. It really has unique tourist potential and could easily be a set for a Hollywood movie.
So thank you guys for taking the time today to show me the castle.
No problem. Anytime.
Can you tell me a little bit about the history?
Yes, I can. This castle was built during the World War II, exactly in 1943.
Okay.
It was built by a Russian architecture who was a German prisoner. And this castle was built for a Nazi general, NOJHAUSEN. And this castle was used for leisure and hunting.
For the Germans while they were here, and even and after the war also?
Yes, during the war.
Okay.
During the 70s and 80s, this castle was a motto.
Looks like it's been renovated a little bit.
Yeah, it actually has been renovated in 2010. And we have hot springs here, and the plan for the near future is to build spa centers, swimming pools, and tennis courts for leisure for young people here. Want to go inside?
I'd like to go inside, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Let's take a walk.
Elena and Anna also took me to their hometown, Srpska Crna, where we visited the house of the famous Serbian writer and painter, Dvorac Jakšić. Dvorac grew up here as one of 9 siblings. Over the years, the house served different purposes. For example, during World War II, the Nazis used it as headquarters for the Gestapo. We are lucky the house survives to this day and is now a museum dedicated to this great artist. Dvorac's legacy lives on in the Culture and Art Society named after him, Dvorac Jakšić. I had the opportunity to attend a rehearsal of these talented folk dancers. It's amazing to me how passionate these young people are and how dedicated they are to the preservation of their traditions. That's great. Tell me a little bit about the dance that you guys just did.
This is like a colo of this region. We live in Banat. This colo don't need too much energy, but when you look at our legs, you see what we do. Our name is Kulturno-umetničko društvo Dvorac Jakšić. We're located in Srpska Crna.
So he's a famous poet from the region. How often do you practice?
We practice like 2 times in a week in classic situation, but when we have a competition, we dance like 5 or 6 times per week to prepare some details for our competitions.
So how long have you been dancing?
I danced maybe now 12 years, but
12 years, really?
Yeah, but in this could I dance 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah, but here's some people who dance maybe 20 and more.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And thanks again. Thank you all. Hvala.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Aleksandrovo is one of the villages founded by the volunteers, named after King Alexander, who donated the land for them to settle. Curiously, its layout was designed by a French surveyor. In Aleksandrovo, I was greeted by my friend and fellow pilot, Vladimir, who is a descendant of a volunteer and one of the group who initiated the idea to erect a monument to those who founded this village. Aleksandrovo is a lively village compared to others, but it's sad how many people are leaving. I know many people that would love to visit such a place, or even consider buying a house here, like Vladimir's son did.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Da, hvala vama. I šta ima novo?
Naše udruženje potomaka i poštovalaca srpskih ratnih dobrovoljaca i smo u fazi obeležavanja 100-godišnjice od naseljavanja na ove prostore. U Aleksandrovu su prvi doseljenici počeli da stižu 1920. godine u jesen.
Da.
A moj deda prvi je došao i drugi su došli 1921. u proleće. Iz Amerike, naravno, su došli preko Solunskog fronta posle završetka, pa su dobili ukazom od kralja zemlju i naselili se ovde. Prvo su se naselili na takozvane majure. To su bile grofa Čekonića, štale, naseobine neke. Po nekoliko porodica bilo je podeljeno u tim stajama. I ovde nije bilo ništa, ovo je bila sva jedna poljana, tako da je svako dobio po pola jutra place. I onda moj deda kaže, došli smo na 4 koca. 4 kolčića koje su obeležavali gde mu je buduća kuća. I kuće su uglavnom pravljene od čerpića i naboja. Naručili su vrata i prozor, jedan. Imali su majstora u susednom selu, to je Nova Crnja ovde, koji je pravio ta vrata i prozore. Vrata je napravio, ali prozor nije stigao jer je puno narudžbina. I onda su na kraju taj prozor zatvorili sa tuluzinom od kukuruza, stabljike.
Da.
Napravili snopove, to povezali sa jedne i sa druge strane i zatvorili su taj prozor sa tuluzinom i uselili su i tako su počeli ovde život.
Vrlo interesantno. So maybe you could tell me a little bit about the monument also.
Ovaj spomenik smo napravili 2015. godine smo ga završili, osvrtao ga Nikanor, vršački vladika. Sa idejom je da pre svega bude spomenik dobrovoljcima. Pošto je naš jedan meštajn ovde skupio podatke o svim naseljenicima, onda smo rešili da to bude kapija gde ćemo sve koji su osnovali ovo selo staviti. I ovde se nalazi 340 imena srpskih ratnih dobrovoljaca u centralnom Slavoluku, a ostalo su sve ovi drugi koji su dobili po drugom osnovu zemlju od kralja. I ukupno ima 1030 imena. Naše selo je najviše po popisu imalo 5700 duša, nešto malo više. To je bilo najviše.
How many people?
Sad ima oko 2000. Mi smo u opštini sad selo sa najviše dece. Jedne godine su imali 34 bebe.
So what are people doing now in the village?
Dosta ih radi u Zrenu, Kikindi i tako dalje, od ovih mladih, ali ima i dosta poljoprivrednika. Moj sin koji je rođen u Beogradu je došao da živi ovde i radi poljoprivredu. Završio neki fakultet i rekao je, čale, evo ti diploma da imaš. Meni ne treba diploma, ja hoću da živim na selu, da budem svoj gazda. Ovo selo živi za razliku od mnogih drugih sela koje se polako smanjuju i gase.
The last of the 4 villages carries one of the most unique names I've heard, Vojvoda Stepa. It's named after the famous Serbian field marshal from World War I. I was greeted at the monument by Jovan, who is also a descendant of volunteers. He let me know he had an interesting surprise for me.
Well, thank you for sharing this. I'm looking forward to seeing what you brought.
Vi dobro govorite i znate bolje da pročitate nego ja. Izvolite. A to je vozna karta za Ameriku.
Right, from the American Holland line, leaving in June and arriving at the end of June in 1929. Interesantno.
Radna dozvola.
So yeah, it's a declaration of intention to become a U.S. citizen. So signed in 1920.
Za nas bilo neverovatno 924. godine kolor fotografija.
So it tells us it's a scenic book of the Rocky Mountains.
Da.
Koliko košta?
Koliko košta
$1.
u ono vreme.
The railway.
Železnica.
Da, da. So
Otac je radio na postavljanju pruge.
rail line in Missouri.
Vrlo interesant.
You had something else you wanted to show.
Divna uspomena. Samo gde je. Da.
Oh, wow.
Zlatni sat iz Amerike.
I radi.
Radi još uvijek.
Da, da, da.
Od 1924. godine.
So this is the watch of your father.
Moja draga uspomena od oca koji je doneo iz Amerike.
Do you know how much it costs? Koliko košta?
Ne znam sada, ali sada mnogo vredi.
Sada, da. Vrlo lepo. Thank you.
Hvala.
Hvala vama.
While I was in the area, I was told that I had to visit the lake that inhabitants made in the pit from which the original settlers extracted material for building houses. I don't do a lot of hunting or fishing, but when catch and release is concerned, I like to try my luck. Dusan and Milan were waiting for me.
When was this lake formed?
Između 1919. i 1923. godine, znači posle Prvog svjetskog rata. Tad su meštani odavde uzimali zemlju i pravili kuće, odnosno, kako se to popularno zove, navijači.
Many villagers come and fish during the season.
Neću da kažem svi meštani, ali većina meštana dolazi. Znači, ono što mi je posebno drago, što dolaze deca, a to nam je bio cilj. Znači, da deca budu u prirodi, da budu na vodi.
And you, do you like to fish? Vi ste sviđa?
Ja sam i lovac, a i ribolovac.
That's strong.
Ali nemoj me pitati šta više volim.
Okay.
Znači, volim i jedno i drugo i često sam na vodi, pošto volim prirodu.
And I understand you have a competition. Every year there's a competition here?
Svake godine imamo seniorsko takmičenje, gde bude po 20-ak ekipa, ne samo iz ovog mesta, nego i maltene do Zrenjanina, odnosno iz Banata. A i održava se pionirsko takmičenje, gde učestvuju uglavnom deca školskog uzrasta do 8. razreda.
So thanks for showing me the fishing hole and how to fish a little bit.
Danas baš nešto nismo imali sreće,
Da.
ali sljedeći put kad dođeš, ako budeš bio uporan, onda možeš da uhvatiš ribu kako sam ja uhvatio jednom. To je bila riba prilike dužine štapa, tako, tolika, tako. Nije mogla da stane u mrežu.
Okay. Maybe during the fishing competition.
Nije bilo za vreme takmičenja, ali može da dođe za vreme takmičenja, tad je lepo druženje kod nas.
Okay, that'd be nice.
didn't have any luck fishing, but Milan took care that we continue the evening with better luck. He has his own farm where he produces domestic sausages.
You brought me some other goodies here. Better than fish, maybe.
This is the domestic sausage from pig meat. I make this with this knife and cut it and put it in pipe or something.
This is intestine from a pig.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's natural. Yeah.
And you make a lot of sausage every year?
Yeah, we have a big family and we make about 200 kilo. Sorry.
200 kilo.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
So can we try?
Of course. Do you want to cut it?
Please, you do it.
Okay. We cut it in a side, then see the texture of the meat. You can see. It's meat cut with knife, not on a machine. It's really tasty. You can try. You can use the first bite.
Okay. Hvala. Prijatno. Вкусно.
Yeah, but it's hot.
Really nice. It's not too spicy. It's good. It's a good amount of spice.
You take another one and then tell me. And this type is made on a machine, and it's not hot, but it's tasty too.
So the recipe, do you have a recipe that's with your family for a long time?
Yeah.
It's a secret?
No, it's not.
Not a secret?
No, if you want to make, I will tell you. Cheers. Živjeli. It's rakia made from beer. Yeah.
Viljemovka, da?
Viljemovka, yes.
How many liters do you make every year?
2,000.
So 2,000 liters?
Yeah.
And you grow your own fruit?
Yeah.
How many trees do you have?
About 5 hectares.
All pear?
Yeah, all pear. We have 2 different species. We have French Carmen, about 1.5 hectare, and the rest is Viljemovka.
Can you mix them?
No. Viljemovka is only for rakia.
Right.
Carmen is for eating.
One more živeli?
Živeli.
Još jedno živeli. Hvala vama. Great rakia.
When I look back on the amazing Banat adventure I had these 2 days, I can't stop thinking about the people that crossed thousands of miles from America to assist in defending their ancestral homeland and lay the foundation to these lovely villages that today have such great tourist potential. I made many friends here, and I know I'll be back, hopefully bringing more people with me.